Hi everyone, I hope you are all doing great. Today I'm gonna try to make this old IKEA coffee table. I think it was called strind table, more of a glam style look. As you see, it is very old, rusty as well. So I hope I can make something good out of this. Okay, let's get started. Okay, now I'm working on the rust. Using brake fluid, put on the rusty areas. In this case, almost everywhere. I'm gonna leave it for 24 hours. Let's see, all the rust is gonna come out without any wire brush. Yay, it did work! My dad tips. Always works. As you see the rusty places before, nothing there anymore. Okay, cleaning is finished and I did change to painter's tape on the wheels. I'm gonna use a primer, Rust-Oleum primer, and for the new painters out there, if you use a trigger like this, it will make it much easier. Make sure the nozzle is out this way. Alright, priming is finished. Now we're gonna wait 1 hour. Allow the primer dry for an hour, and now we're gonna do a wet sanding because the paint I'm going to use is recommended to do wet sanding. So basically your sanding paper, it should be 400 grit and a bit of water. The primer is dry. This time I'm gonna try Dupli color gold. Hopefully it will indicate the lead. We will see. As you see, it does take so much paint for one little section. Okay, looking not really good so far, unfortunately. If you use the paints from like Rust-Oleum Gold, Design Master Gold, Caroline, or even Deluxe, then you know what I'm saying. So waiting completely dry and then buff it off and hoping to get a little more shine. And the coverage is no good. I didn't like this at all. Okay, it's completely dry. Buffing didn't really help to get any shinier. And this is, as you see, more like a brass gold instead of chrome gold. If you like the brass gold, is okay, but I was trying to achieve to get this color or at least similar to this color. So if I use the black backpacker, gloss black backpacker, may help, but then the durability is considering. So I have two options here: either strip it off, descend it, and wait for the new paint, or use a gloss top coat to make it more shinier, which they do not recommend to use the gloss top coat for the metallic paints because it does make it more dull to take the shine away, but this one has no shine at all. So of course I'm gonna use the second option because this little project is started taking so much time and I want to complete it quick as I can. So yes, going to apply the top coat and we'll see it's gonna give a little bit more shine or not. When you are using the top coat for any type of paint job, following the guidelines for that brand, it is very important. It's weather and the drying time. And if you don't follow the guidelines, I show you what you may face. You can ruin your paint job. Following the instructions is very important. Alright, now using Rust-Oleum gloss top coat. Hey, I think we covered it all. Alright, leaving the metal base drying and I'm gonna work on the glass tops. So I got very old shelving, mirror shelving here, and I try to take the mirror off because I want to use that mirror. Okay, let's hope not too much glue holding that. Oh, actually it's nothing holding that. Okay. Yeah, I can use this mirror. Okay. Alright, placing the mirror right middle of it. Alright, we're going to use some Mod Podge, the gloss finish, around the circle. So we're just going to apply it and leave it for 10 minutes to get a little bit tacky. Then it will be much easier to use it. Okay, after waiting 10 minutes, as we place the Mod Podge out of the circle we draw it, now time to place some crush glass. I recently realized how my crush mirror glass look very realistic when several people ask me how can I generously afford using this much crush mirror glass. Well, my answer was I drink a lot of coffee because I make my own supplies. So one of my recent videos I show you guys how I make my own crush mirror glass, and I will put the link on the description box, or you can visit my channel to see how I make all this. So I'm putting first the thicker ones with one side mirror, one side gold. It will go everywhere, so you better cover your surroundings. Or I'm not cutting my hand because I'm kind of used to it, but yeah, it's a good idea to use protective gloves when you're doing this. Okay, after first layer, we're gonna add more Mod Podge. First layer is done. I need to let the Mod Podge dry a little bit for the second layer. Otherwise, all I'm doing keep moving around, so they need to stick a bit. Okay, placing another layer of Mod Podge. Okay, for the second layer, I'm going to put black color. I mean, one side black, one side mirror. As I mentioned earlier, I make them myself, and I will add the link on the description box so you will see how I achieve different colors as well. It's not that hard, trust me, it is very easy. After the black one, I did place a little bit of silver. And now I'm going to put very little tiny ones, so that will go in between where is the empty spaces. Okay, we're almost there. For the last time, I'm going to cover it all with a Mod Podge, generously. Okay, before it gets fully dry, clean the edges with wet cloth. Alright, now waiting until it gets dry. Drying time depends on the weather. Today is a little bit cold, so it may take a little longer. We will see. Okay, it is ready. This is 2-tier coffee table, and I like to use a board. To be able to get to lower level, I need to unscrew the top first. This glass quite heavy, so I need to get the new screws because this screws is old as this table, and normally IKEA has spare parts and screws even for old furniture, but this time going to IKEA was all for nothing. Even we call ahead and went there, waited 45 minutes at the queue, and come back home with empty-handed because they don't have the screws for this table anymore. So I had to use a very strong glue for the bottom screws, and long as the wheels will hold, that will hold, because I'm going to place another glass on the top, so I need a strong base. Okay, place them back to top level. To put the glass top, and now placing the mirror. Let's clean up and decorate a bit and see the finished result. Wow, okay, this was a bit work for small DIY, right? First was the paint and the screws didn't work, and I tripped over while carrying the glass before Mod Podge dries, so it did get really messy. Tried to put all that crushed glass together again. Luckily, I get away with only a couple of bruises. Okay, so I didn't achieve the chrome finish. It's a brass gold look. Cause the sealer gives a bit gloss. Now I do like this gold color. Makes an even look with all the glass and mirror, also with shiny decor items. Let me know your thoughts, please. If you have a minute, give a comment, and I hope you guys like it. If so, please thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed yet, you're welcome to do so. Please don't forget to press the bell icon, turn on the notifications, that way you will be notified when new videos upload. Of course, big thanks to all my subscribers and viewers for ongoing support. Before we're finishing, some of you ask, is it safe to use crushed glass? Well, like any other sharpening, you take extra precautions. Let's say you like to make a mosaic decor with broken mirror tiles. Even with the grout, still need to be careful to handle it, because edge of the glass, when it's broken, it's not polished anymore. Okay, look at this glass top. Edge is polished, so it's safe for us to touch it with bare hands. But when it comes to crushed glass, oh, okay, this one is a little bit extra sparky because I drop it and mess around a lot. So if I put my hands on it and push it, of course I feel it. You may see the little dots on my skin now. Because lots of Mod Podge been used, so it won't cut me. But if Mod Podge misses a tiny bit of crushed glass and you're moving your hand on that spot, yes, it may cut your hand, because still a crushed glass. So if you have small children in the house, make sure to place this kind of designs where those little fingers cannot reach, please. Better be safe than sorry. Also, if you do have a budget and experience with resin, epoxy resin, that will be a safer option. Okay. Just to make it clear, I use this large size tabletop glass on purpose, because this coffee table stays right underneath a gorgeous chandelier for a couple of reasons. First, I got low ceilings. Maybe some of the designers will hate me if they're hearing this, because I'm dismissing their rules by having long pendant lights on short ceilings. Well, I cannot lift my ceilings higher, right? But I love having crystal chandeliers, so placing this large glass top. Oh, I do have side tables near the sofa for drinks. It's more practical for me. So this prevents tall people bumping their head chandelier, and nighttime when the light's on, all this mirror crushed glass gives such a nice reflection and looks awesome. Really high end. Does it look like an old IKEA table anymore? Okay, thanks for watching and hope to see you on the next video. Till then, take care of yourself and everything around you. My agonized pausing, darling. Okay, bye-bye.